Alright, what is up guys, Dustball WoW coming at you with another artifact trait overview. Today we're going to be doing Priest. I did just put up my Priest talent changes yesterday, and you know, just like I said, you know, all this is subject to change. Like, none of this is probably 100% sure. I mean, there's no like really numeric value on most of these anyways. So like, just definitely like keep that in mind as I'm reading these, cause some of them sound really like overpowered, shit like that. So just definitely keep in mind that these are subject to change. This is like an alpha still, you know. This isn't even beta yet. So you know, we'll have to wait until we get closer into the beta to really know like what's gonna be definite and not. But all right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with disc. So as usual, we're gonna start right here. This little bit of ring right here. Yeah, so right here, we're gonna start with brightest lights, darkest shadows. So casting holy spells has a chance to cause your staff to send a wave of healing to all targets with your atonement. That's pretty cool. And casting shadow spells has a chance to cause your staff to imbue you with shadow energy, causing you to deal X amount more direct damage every second for 10 seconds. That's so cool. Like, this is gonna be so awesome, man. Because like I said, if you haven't seen my talent change video for Priest yet, or if you haven't like read any of the changes, they're making disc revolve more around like damage and healing at the same time. So like how smite healing used to be. So that's definitely gonna be huge, very big, very excited. I love the way we're starting to look for a disc, man. It's gonna be so awesome. All right, so first let's head up this way. So. We're gonna be looking at Confession. So damage of penance is increased by 6%, and that goes up 3 times. So definitely not bad. And then Vestments of Discipline. So that's gonna make damage taken reduced by 6 seconds. Or it's not 6 seconds, 6% even. So again, like I've noticed that in everyone, they all have like that kind of defensive trait that you can put points into. Alright, so from there we can either go up or down. Let's go to the Light Return. So your power word Nova has a 0% chance to be cast twice. And again, you know, none of that's definite, so none of the number values have been figured out yet. So, you know, that's cool. But finally, that's going to lead us to Barrier of the Devoted. Barrier for the Devoted even. Wow, I'm fucking up a lot today, aren't I? But your atonement heals for 0% more if the target is inside of your power word barrier. Okay, so there you go. That's gonna be pretty awesome for like big AoE. Like imagine that on like Gorfiend. You know, like he starts pulling you all in, you drop your priest barrier. Your atonement's gonna be doing a pretty decent bit of increased healing, so that's pretty awesome. So back to Vestments of Discipline, we can come this way for Pain is in Your Mind. Cooldown of pain suppression is reduced by 20 seconds. Holy fuck, that's boss as shit. That's what's up, dude. Alright, and then we can go back to Barrier for the Devoted if you want to, or we can come up this way, and we can hit Doomsayer, which increases the duration of Rapture by 2 seconds, and that's 100-yard range. So that's pretty awesome. And that's going to lead us to Rapid Atonement. So when you apply Atonement to a target, the cast time of your next Mind Blast or Smite is reduced by 10 seconds. Or your next penance will channel 10% faster. So both of those are actually pretty awesome. Like nothing's really bad about any of that. So I gotta say that's pretty awesome. All right, and that's gonna lead us up to this little middle hilt trait here. So we have Renewal of Faith. So when you activate Pontifex, the duration of all atonement buff is increased by X amount. They don't have any numbers yet for that, but. Okay, so that's cool. Not bad at all. So if we come back here, that'll also lead us to this middle one. So Sins of the Many. You deal 0% more damage for each person who has atonement on them. Alright, so not a bad little trait there. Now we're going to go back to this first trait. We're going to crawl our way back this way. So Brightest Lights, Darkest Shadows. I already went over that. That's pretty cool. Next we have Speed of the Pious. So while channeling penance, you move 10% faster. Alright. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now we have Shield of Faith. So that increases the absorb from power word shield by 6%. That's gonna be pretty awesome. I mean, you know, that's not bad. I mean, like that's gonna be cool. You know, more absorbed from your shield. Alright, so from there we're gonna go up to here. So Share in the Light. When you power word shield another target, 0% of that shield is also applied to yourself. Hey, so there we go. How about that? So I mean, I wonder if that's probably gonna have like an internal cooldown because I mean you can power. Well, no, okay, yeah, you get a debuff, so I guess that's enough of an internal cooldown right there. But, alright, that's cool. And then that's gonna lead us all the way to Power of the Dark Side. That's awesome. Fucking boss, dude. Alright, so when Shadow Word Pain deals damage, you have a chance to replace Penance with Shadow Penance, which deals 0% bonus damage and will bounce to additional targets. What the fuck, dude? That's so awesome! Shadow Penance, man. That's fucking boss. That just sounds cool, dude. I'm so fucking excited. Alright, so the only other few that we have left, we're gonna start here. So we're gonna go to Burst of Light, which increases the damage and healing of Power Word Nova by 6%. Very cool. And then finally, for the last trait in it, we're gonna have the Edge of Dark and Light. So it increases the damage of Smite and Mind Blast by 6%. So I love it. It's just disc is gonna be so cool, man. So fucking cool. Like, it's gonna just constantly be bouncing between like Shadow and Light. I fucking love it, dude. Fucking love it. But alright, so next we're gonna move on to Holy. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started out. So for the Holy weapon, we are going to start here. Invoke the Naru. So when you use a Holy Word spell, you have a chance to summon an image of Cure at your side. For 15 seconds, whenever you cast a spell, Cure will cast a similar spell. Damn, that's 15 seconds, man. That's gonna be awesome. I mean, a chance to summon basically second heal. I mean, that's incredibly awesome. Alright, so let's start down here. So that's gonna go to Reverence. Increase the healing of Flash Heal and Heal by 6%. Huh. So not bad, revolving around the increased healing here. And then we're actually gonna start with the Blessing of Cure. So we're gonna head up here. So we're gonna look at Holy Mending. So when Prayer of Mending bounces to a target with your Renew on it, the target will instantly be healed for 250% of Renew tick. Whoa, that's what's up. Oh man, that's boss, dude. Look at this potential. Holy's gonna have great potential. I can't wait. Next, we're gonna have Words of Healing. So that increases the healing of your Holy Word spell by 6%. Now, like I said, none of the numerical value is 100%. So just, I mean, it may seem like OP, like you put 3 points into it, and it's fucking, 13% is not a lot, but, definitely keep that in mind. That's going to lead us to the Blessing of Cure. So when you critically heal a target with Heal or Flash Heal, the Heart of Cure has a chance to imbue you with its power, resetting the cooldown of all Holy Word spells and increasing your healing by 20% for 12 seconds. Whoa, that's what's up. That's pretty fucking boss, dude. When you critically heal with a Heal or Flash Heal, that is so boss. Like, I'm so excited for this, man. Alright, so back to this, we're going to start here. So Trust in the Light. So your Leap of Faith heals you. Heals your target for 10% over 6 seconds. Oh, cool. Little heal value there for Leap of Faith. That's cool. Alright, so that's going to lead us up to Say Your Prayers. So Prayer of Mending has a 15% chance to not summon or not consume a charge when it bounces to a new target. Wow, what? Dude, that's what's up. God, that's awesome, dude. I'm so pumped for these. The fucking artifact weapons are just going to make... I feel like it's going to make the game a lot more fun. Right, alright, so that's going to go into Serenity now, which increases the critical strike chance of Holy Word Serenity by 10%. And that goes up to 20%. Okay, so that's cool. Not bad. Alright, and that's going to lead us to Save the Fallen. It's an instant cast, and when an ally drops below 40% health, Cure heals the target fully. Can only occur once every 90 seconds. That's going to be huge, man. Imagine a boss fight. Like, you're not going to have to use any of your mana. Like, if a tank drops from a mechanic, you're gonna instantly heal him with that. Like, that's incredible. So that's gonna lead us to Power of the Naru. After casting Holy Word Sanctuary, your Prayer of Healing heals for 30% more for 10 seconds. That's not bad at all. That's gonna lead us to Holy Guidance, which increases the healing of Prayer of Healing by 6%. So, what? I mean, these two are just gonna feed off of each other. Your Prayer of Healing is gonna do crazy ass healing. That is pretty awesome. But alright, so let's lead this way since we already did Words of Healing. So we're gonna have Hallowed Ground, which reduces cooldown of Holy Word Sanctuary by 6 seconds, and that's gonna go up to 13 seconds. Not bad at all. Guardians of the Light. So we have Guardian Spirit also applies to yourself when cast. Not bad at all. Alright, so that's cool. Getting some more self-casting there by default. And that's going to lead us to Renew the Faith. So while Divine Hymn is active, your targeted healing spell also apply renew to the target. That's cool. So like again, like you're gonna automatically get like a free renew. Like you're not gonna have to waste a global on it, which can be life or death, you know, in a raid. So next we have Holy Hands. So it increases the the healing of renew by 6%. That's gonna stack up to 13%. That's pretty boss. And then the final one is gonna be Faith Barrier, and it's again that defensive kind of trait, you know, reduce damage taken by 6%, and of course it's gonna stack up to 13%. So that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'm very excited for this. I mean, honestly, like, Disc got me excited. The holy traits look awesome. I'm very excited for this. But here comes the main one. So let's go ahead and take a look into the Shadow. Alright, guys. Final one for the Priest. Let's dig into it. It's Shadow. I'm so excited to see this. The talents for Shadow looked really cool. I gotta say, I'm really impressed. Blizzard, I mean, beta's not out yet. I haven't played anything on it yet. I'm looking very forward to it, but I gotta say, man, Blizzard's really impressing me with this expansion. They're putting a lot into it, and I gotta say, I think it's gonna really make the game more fun. Not to me, but to a lot of people, because the game's getting kind of stale right now to me. I still play it, but, you know, I've played it for 11 years, but I'm very, very pumped to see this, man. Very pumped. Alright, so here we go. Zol Atoth, Blade of the Black Empire. Nice. Pumped. Let's do this. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be looking at is Void Torrent. It's a 4-second cast that's channeled and it has a 60-second cooldown. So you're going to raise your dagger into the sky and absorb nearby void energy, then release a torrent of void energy at your target, dealing X amount of spell power shadow damage over 4 seconds. While channeling this spell, your insanity no longer drains, and it requires for void form. Oh, dude. So your insanity doesn't drain in void form. But that's, dude, like, just picture that. Like, picture that. Like, you know, you're gonna, like, raise your dagger, and just, like, purple energy is gonna start flowing around it, and just, like, release. It sounds badass. Alright, so let's go ahead and crawl this way. So, from the shadows, reduce the cooldown of dispersion by 20 seconds. Wow, 40 seconds off of it? What the fuck? That's awesome, dude. Alright, so that's gonna lead us here to Mental Fortitude. So, Overhealing from Vampiric Touch will grant you an Absorb Shield, up to 15% of total health. Not bad at all. But that's also gonna, Void from the Shadows is also gonna lead up to this. Thoughts of Insanity. So your Shadow Man now heals for 10% more, and you take 20% less damage from the backlash. Huh. That's pretty awesome, and then we're gonna go up to Void Corruption. Mind Seer causes targets with your Shadow Word Pain or Vampiric Touch effects to immediately take a 30% of the tick of their damage. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's pretty awesome. And that's going to lead us all the way up to Power of the Old Gods. You summon a faceless void to aid you. Well, that's a little typo. You summon a faceless void to aid you in battle for 12 seconds to cast devastating void spells at your target. And this replaces Shadow Fiend. Does the cooldown... it keeps the cooldown of Shadow Fiend, maybe? Because there's nothing here about a cooldown. But, I mean, that sounds awesome. Like, fucking, you imagine summoning, like, a little Cthulhu, you know, like, fucking, this is gonna be so cool. This is gonna be so cool. I'm so pumped. Blizzard's doing a great job with this expansion. But from here, from Void Turn, again, let's check out Sinister Thoughts. So each cast of Mind Blast increases the damage of your next Shadow Word spell by 5%, stacking up to 5 times. Very cool. Dude, like, the chains are gonna... I can't. I'm so excited to, like, see the rotations for this, because you're gonna do... it's gonna be so awesome. Alright. Tremble and Fear. When Psychic Horror is removed from the target, they are snared by 30% for 2 seconds. Okay, so that's not bad. A little PvP trait there. And then there's also gonna be To the Pain. So Shadow Word Pain damage is increased by 6%. Gonna stack up to 13%. Both of those are gonna lead to Death's Embrace. Which increased the damage of Shadow Word Death by 6%. Not bad. 6%. I mean, again, it'll stack up to 13. Doesn't want to load, though. That's cool. It'll go up to 13%, though. And then from here, let's go up to this. So you have Sphere of Insanity. When you enter Void form, you summon a Void Sphere for 15 seconds. While this sphere is active, 25% of all direct damage dealt is additionally dealt to any target with your Shadow Word Pain on them. Wow. So, dude, like, the AoE, they're gonna have really good AoE. Like, it's gonna be a pretty strong AoE component to this with the trades. But that's also, that's pretty awesome. So, next we're gonna look at Mind Shattering. So, your Mind Blast damage is increased by 6%. It's gonna stack up to 13%. So, a lot of damage increase for a lot of abilities, even on the Hunters. You know, there's a lot of, like, damage increase to abilities. So that's definitely interesting. I like it. I'm very excited to see where this is going to go. Next, we're going to have Mass Hysteria. So each stack of Void Form increases the damage of your Shadow Word, Pain, and Vampiric Touch by 5%. So that's definitely not bad at all. There's just going to be, like, I feel like numbers are going to be so huge in this expansion just because, like, all of these have such, like, a high damage increase to, like, everything. But then we're finally going to go over these three, which we didn't really go over yet. So we're going to have Touch of Darkness, so Vampiric Touch damage is increased by 6%. Unleash the Shadows, so Vampiric Touch critical strikes have a 20% chance to proc Shadowy Apparition. That's going to go up to 40%. And then the last one is going to be Thrive in the Shadows. So Dispersion now heals you for 100% of your maximum health over its duration. What? What? That's huge. That's fucking huge. That's going to be so awesome. Like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think Shadow Priest is going to be fun in PvP. I mean, I know, like, people, like, I know there are people that play Shadow Priest in PvP, but, like, I just feel like the mana, it's such a, like, mana problem. Like, they're not mana efficient in PvP at all. But that's cool. I mean, 100% of your health and Dispersion, fuck yeah, dude. Alright, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to be posting the next one tomorrow. It's probably going to be Death Knight. So I'll probably be doing Death Knight tomorrow. I really want to do Warrior, but the arms isn't up yet. It's still down. And I want to do Monk too, but again, like, I think Brewmaster's down still. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be doing Death Knight. The day after that, I will probably be uploading the Death Knight talent changes. So definitely be looking for that. But dude, I'm excited for this expansion, and I hope you guys get excited and pumped off of it too. There's gonna be some good changes to it. But alright, guys, you guys have an awesome day. Peace.